Hey guys, this is going to be my first YouTube video, and I'm going to teach you guys what not to do in Japan. The first thing not to do in Japan is to not go in the women's only cart, because those are only for women. And if you go in there, you're dead. Actually, you're not dead, but you will be fined or you will be caught by the people there. No, you won't be, you won't die. You'll be fine, but it's just, you're not gonna you're not gonna have a pleasant time over there if you do. So there's a problem going on in Japan where a lot of girls, even if you don't touch their, private belongings, they can still say, pervert or something like that, and they can like people will be like, oh my god, that guy's a freaking pervert, like, and then they will catch you, and even if you haven't done anything, like the only option is to run away, and so that's something you don't want even if you didn't do anything. So the thing to do is occupy both hands with anything. Like you could be holding your phone with two hands and playing games or texting. You could be either holding the rail up here and with your phone like this. Just don't have your hands below your waist or anything. Like just have them occupied the whole time, because if that happens to you, that vacation or that train ride is not going to be a fun one. The second thing is, when I went to train stations, I wasn't usually with my friends, to go to Tokyo and Kyoto and wherever. Um, and so we wanted pictures. We wanted someone to take a picture, like a group photo of us. So yeah, I figured this out the hard way, and I actually asked someone in the train station to take the group photo for us. And that didn't go so well because all everyone in Japan is like are very shy, and they don't really like, we're in America. There's a difference where some people, they're too lazy. Some girls, wear sweatpants and just go out. It's not like that in Japan. all Everyone dresses up so nice, everywhere they go, and so they care about social status, and they take that like to the next level. So it's one of the things that you have to watch, and you'll see if you actually go there. So never ask anyone to take a group photo at a train station or somewhere. Take a selfie or something. Don't ask anyone. I mean, you could probably ask someone that looks nice, but most of the time, like I'd say 85 to 90%, you're gonna get a no. Number three is tipping. You know how you go to restaurants around here in America and like Chili's or somewhere like that, and you have to tip. It's the worst thing. But in Japan, you don't have to tip. It's or you don't. It's not you don't have to tip, but you don't tip. It's a normal thing over there in Japan where you don't tip, because it's just included in the bill. I know it's really weird not to tip after you leave, and they're all really nice, but tipping can insult them sometimes, so don't tip. The next thing is to study the railroads. So when I went to Japan, I had a very hard time navigating through Japan, is because the railroads are so hard. Basically, Japan is run with trains. I mean, there's a lot of cars in Japan, but it's usually, transportation is usually trains. Some people do taxis, but cars and stuff, like some people, a lot of people have them, but it's not the main, transportation like America. So knowing the train stations, and like what ticket to buy whenever you want to go somewhere is a very useful thing. I had a very once you go there and you're there for like a few months, you get really used to it, and you know how it works. But at first, you're not gonna know, so you're gonna have to study it and make sure you know where you're going, because it's really easy to get lost in those train stations. Lastly, Pachinko. So those machines, they're everywhere, like everywhere. When I went there, like I would see one like 2 blocks away from each other. There's just like pachinko, pachinko, pachinko. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. A lot of people get really addicted to those and lose a lot of money, and it's not. I don't think it's not a good thing to get addicted to whenever you're over there for vacation or whatever, to lose all your money there for that. Um, so I wouldn't try. Also, beware of the people who lure you into their stores. If you go to Tokyo, or if you go somewhere big in big cities like Osaka, Hokkaido, there's gonna be a lot of people who try to talk to you and lure you into their stores. They get money for doing. If they actually get you into going into that place that they're advertising, they get like a lot of money for that. They get money to lure you into their stores. Me and my friends, when we were walking across the city, I mean, I'm nice, and I'm like, no, thank you. But some people, just not don't even acknowledge them and just walk past them. I think some people do that. A lot of people do that actually. So don't. They're usually like, they're like, come over here, guys. Like, it's a famous thing in Japan. Like, I know it's like, um, they don't do it much in America, but in Japan they do it a lot. So don't get caught up by those. Thank you for watching this video. Those are the few things not to do in Japan. If you like this video, click the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.